What's up? Back in Rhode Island from Dallas. Long trip. We're both kind of destroyed. It's basically a long weekend of no sleep and no food, so
yeah.
We're back in the gym, restarting Johnny Candido's 6-week cycle, but it's different this time around. We made specific adjustments specifically to me, so it's going to be a lot heavier, more linear style training involved, and I'm going to implement more hypertrophy training for bodybuilding. So, as dead as we are, we're forcing ourselves to jump in day one, squats and deadlifts. Last time I did this cycle, we started with 320 pounds on squats. Because of the new PR of 425, we're now beginning with 340 pounds of squats. So everyone asks why I only switch shoes. I mean, I'm sure most of you know at this point, but for newer subscribers that aren't aware, or perhaps newer lifters, these Nike Romaleos are specific Olympic lifting shoes, so they're squat shoes basically. They're for all sorts of Olympic lifts, but obviously squatting is the only one I do. They have a very elevated but solid heel, and what that does is it just pushes your heel up higher to give you more flexibility and mobility in your Achilles tendon. So basically, your Achilles tendon no longer have to stretch as much anymore because your heel is elevated now, and it just helps you kind of sit into the squat a little bit better. These are my A&Is as nature intended, and they're specifically a powerlifting shoe, great for deadlifts especially. They're about 3 times thinner than Chuck's. The actual sole is probably about that thin where my thumbnail is. It's 4 millimeters, and they fit like an actual sock. They're meant to be a barefoot shoe. There's a link in the description for the A&Is, and I actually have a discount code with them, so they're only about 65 bucks after the discount code. And the Nike Romaleos you can actually just find right on Amazon or eBay. What's up, my squatter and squatterettes? I highly recommend you begin your leg workouts warming up with leg extensions. I do 3 sets of 12 reps, fairly light, but what this does is not only lubricate your joints, but it also warms up your tendons and, most importantly, strengthens your tendons all around the knee area, which will support you and keep you injury-free while your squats progress. Now, today, you're going to notice I'm wearing knee sleeves, which I don't usually wear unless I'm surpassing 400 pounds. And you can also notice in this first set here, my knees are a little wobbly. I don't have my sea legs yet. That's just because Ari and I just got back from Dallas and Washington right before Dallas. So we've been cooped up on a bunch of different airplanes. Our legs were a little rusty, to say the least. There was some snap, crackle, and popping. But the second set, I was able to shake it all off, find my stamina again, find my form, my rhythm, my sweet spot, if you will. And as you can see, my form is back to normal again. So it just took a set or two. But I was wearing the knee sleeves today just to play it extra safe. The most common times injuries happen, I believe, especially in heavy strength training, tends to be after extensive traveling, whether you're cooped up on an airplane or just doing long periods of driving. So make sure you warm up and practice mobility really extensively, especially in your lower body, because your legs are the ones that are sitting cramped when you're traveling after you travel. But enough of the little fun facts about safety and traveling. To the actual workout, we're beginning the 6-week program all over again, but with a twist. This is no longer Johnny Candido's 6-week program. This is the Nick Wright 6-week program made by Johnny, meaning it's going to be his 6-week program, which is new and improved, by the way, guys. There's an updated version of it on his site, but he's going to customize it to fit my needs. So we began with the regular workout, though. Today is nothing special. 4 sets of squats, 6 reps each, using about 80% of my max, so 340 pounds. Felt pretty good, despite being a little rusty and wobbly in the first set. Following the 4 sets of 6 on squats, we then moved on to 2 sets of 6 on heavy deadlifts, using about 80% of my max. Remember, guys, for those of you that are brand spanking new to this channel, I'm normally a conventional deadlifter. Sumos are brand spanking new to me. So there's a lot of errors in my sumo still that I'm very aware of. For instance, I realize that I'm driving my elbows back. I'm kind of rowing the barbell back ever so slightly, which I need to stop doing. I'm not opening my knees enough. I'm not sitting back enough. No excuses. Just simply, I need to work on that. So the next few deadlift workouts will involve much lighter weight and higher reps, which will be good. Ariana did the same exact workout as me, followed me, and she was doing, I believe, 145 for her working sets, which is about 80% of her max of 185 on deadlifts. Her form was nice and tight. I was actually quite proud of her. We pushed each other tremendously today. We were both dead. When Ariana first went up to grab the bar, she didn't even move it off the ground 1 inch. So I had her shake it off. She motivated me to get through my first set, and then I pushed her to get through her first set, and it was a good team effort, especially after traveling on no sleep all weekend. It was a good time. So that is the lower body workout, number 1 of the 6-week program. Guys, stay tuned, because I'm not only going to be showing everything I do differently this time around to really enhance my strength based on me, Nick Wright's build, but I'm also going to be implementing a lot more hypertrophy training after my main strength movements. So today you see us finishing off with calves. I did do some hack squat machines, etc. in between, but that's boring stuff. You've already seen it. This is the first time I've been able to train calves in a couple of months because of all the BS that was going on with my ankle before. I've been taking it real slow. Thank God I have decent genetics in calves, otherwise I'd look like Max Tuning. But anyway, guys, subscribe now and get ready for an intense 6-week strength program customized to NWB. Love y'all. Buy a t-shirt, nwblifestyle.com in the info box below. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, dog tags, you name it. Support and represent the lifestyle you live.